Let me try with some other big question. It's actually a little more. Here we have 4 terms, there we have 3 terms. So when I multiply this one, many number of terms actually you are going to get. So we'll see when we are actually using the laws of exponents for multiplication and when we are actually clubbing the terms together by using finding the like terms and all. So I told you again and again, when it is multiplication comes, you are using laws of exponents, and when it is addition comes, you are identifying the like terms and writing the like term. It's the same term in the answer also. No change in that one. So I am telling you 5 apples plus 7 apples. 5 apples plus 7 apples. So 5 plus 7 we will get plus 12. But the answer is again going to be apples. Like that. X square. So you have a x square, 2x square. You have another one is negative 3x square. So you find the answer for this one, plus 2 and negative 3. So that is clear. Plus 2 and negative 3 is 2 different numbers, different signs. What you will do? Different signs means? Different signs means? Yeah, subtract. So 3 minus 2, 1. Then the bigger number side, negative. Then the same x square will come. That's what I want to say. So 5 apples, 7 apples is equal to 12 apples, like that. You should not actually, again, the powers should be added. This is actually a very common mistake you are making it. That is why I am actually specifically telling you again and again. So let's see this one. So look each and every term, how it is get multiplied, how we are actually adding it, all these things, and play the video again and again for 2-3 times and see how it is going. Right, let's do that one. So I'm actually going to draw as your teachers are drawing and all, this one into this one, this one into this one, this one into this one, such type of drawing and all. I'm actually not going to do it. You know that, right? The first one is going to be multiplied with all the 3. Oh, 3 got it. Oh, 3 again. 3. Now the second one is actually going to be multiplied with all the 3, and the third one is going to be multiplied with all the 3, and the fourth one is going to be multiplied with all the 3. Let's see that, okay? Let's start. Right. The first one. X cube, this one, no? And x square. So I told you before multiplying the x cube and x square, it is actually when in the multiplication, laws of exponents need to be applied. Before that, you have to see what is actually the coefficient. The coefficient is positive 1, and the coefficient is positive 1. Positive 1 into positive 1 is positive 1. So 1, so we are not writing it. Right? But still you have to think about that. X raised to 3 times x raised to 2. Yes, that is actually by using the laws of exponents, because it's times. X raised to 3 times x raised to 2, that is x raised to 3 plus 2, 5. Then x raised to 3 with minus negative 4x. So here this one x raised to 3 and negative 4x. I told you, first you think about the sign, then the coefficient, then the numerals, and then the variables. Right? So our sign, this is positive, that is negative, so going to be negative. This is plus 1, that is 4. So 1 times 4 is going to be 4. Clear? Then x raised to 3 times x. X raised to 3 times x. X can be written as x raised to 1. So x raised to 3 times x raised to 1. X raised to 3 times x raised to 1. So it is actually going to be x raised to 3 plus 1, 4. So it is going to be x raised to 4. That is the reason why I am telling you the same video can be played again and again, so that things will be more clear to you. Let's see. Next one. The same x cube is going to be multiplied with the plus 3, the positive 3 over here. So x here the positive the sign, the coefficient is positive 1. Here the positive 3. So positive 1 and positive 3 is positive 3. 1 times 3 is 3. So no variables here, so it is going to be x raised to 3. So 3x raised to 3. So the multiplication with this one, with all the 3, finished. So, quick one. Let's do the positive 2x square with x square. So positive 2, positive 1. So it is actually positive 2, positive 1. What is that one? It is actually going to be multiplied. Positive and positive is actually going to be positive and 2. X square multiplied with this x square multiplied with x square. X square, x raised to 2 times x raised to 2. It's multiplication. Laws of exponents. So x raised to 2 times x raised to 2 will become x raised to 2 plus 2, 4. And this term with this one. So with this one and this one means again you multiply the signs and then the numerals and then the coefficients. So positive and negative is negative. 2 times 4 is 8. X square times x. X means x raised to 1. X square times x raised to 1. X square. That means x times 2 plus 1, 3. Clear? Right? Very good. Then positive 2x square and 3. So there is no variable here, so it's only x square. So that will be x square. So positive 2 and positive 3. So of course it is going to be positive 6 and the number is x square. So these are the 4 terms you got by multiplying this positive 2x square with all the 3. I mean these are the 3 terms, 3 terms. Now again this one. This is actually going to be taken and then the entire 3 terms are going to be multiplied. Clear? Let's start. Is equal. So negative 1 and positive 1. Negative 1 and positive 1. Negative 1 and positive 1 is negative 1. Negative and positive multiplied, answer is negative. 1 times 1, 1. So I am not going to write. X times x square. X times x square means by using the laws of exponents, x raised to 1 times x raised to 2. So x raised to 1 times x raised to 2 is x raised to 1 plus 2, 3. So x raised to 3. Again, this negative x multiply with the negative 4x. Again, negative and negative, yes, it is positive. Negative and negative, positive. Be careful, okay? Then here it is 1, here it is 4. 1, 4s are 4. Everywhere we are multiplying, no addition. Everywhere we are multiplying. Whenever this is actually happening, the first term is for multiplication and the second onwards, every time we will use the addition and all. So 1 times 4 is 4. Now x times x. X times x is what? X raised to 1 and x raised to 1. So it's going to be x raised to 1 plus 1, 2. So the term is finished. Negative x plus negative 4x is positive 4x squared. Then the negative x and positive 3. What is it? So here it is negative 1 and positive 3. Negative 1 and positive 3 is negative 1 times 3 is 3 and the only variable is x. So these 3 terms we obtained by multiplying negative x with these 3 terms. Now we are actually going to take the last term with these 3 terms. So a big plus here, just to identify in between. If we are making any mistake, we can easily find it. That is why we are putting a big plus there. And now take negative 1 times x squared. It's going to be easy, no? Because negative 1 times x squared. So it is positive 1. So it is going to be negative 1 x squared. So no need to write 1. So it is the same x squared. Here it is negative 1 and negative 4x. Negative 1 and negative 4. Negative 1 and negative 4. Negative and negative, positive. 1 times 4, 4. So x alone. Then the last term of this multiplication, negative 1 and positive 3. Negative times positive is negative. 1 times 3 is 3. See, this is finished. So the laws of exponents are completely used because multiplication is over. Now, addition and subtraction. Now we are going to add and subtract. Here the important thing is not adding the powers of x and all. Here the very important thing is finding, locating, grouping the like terms. So there are many like terms: x raised to 5, x raised to 4, x raised to 3, x raised to 2. Such type of like terms should be clubbed together and you have to write an answer. So that is the very important thing, right? Let's do the clubbing. So x raised to 5. Any more x raised to 5 is here. Look, any more x raised to 5 is there? Sorry, no x raised to 5. So x raised to 5. X raised to 4 is there. How many x raised to 4? Here on x raised to 4, here on x raised to 4. What is actually going to be the answer here? X raised to 8 or x raised to 4? Yes, it is going to be x raised to 4. I told you, x raised, when a like term is actually identified for adding, the same like term should actually appear here. It is not multiplication. It is actually not the place to use the laws of exponent. So here it is addition, so x raised to 4 and x raised to 4. So what is the number behind that? Negative 4 and positive 2. Negative 4 and positive 2. So negative 4 and positive 2. Different signs. Different signs means what? Subtraction. And put the bigger number sign. So the subtract, you will get 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. The bigger number sign is negative 2. So it is negative 2 x raised to 4. Mind it, it is x raised to 4 only. The same number should be written there. So that is finished. So this is considered already covered. This is already covered. And this is already covered. Right. Now x raised to 3. How many x raised to 3s are here in total? Look here. We have an x raised to 3 here. We have an x raised to 3 here. We have an x raised to 3 here. So 3 numbers are there. We have to put it together. See, again I am telling you, when you put all the 3 x raised to 3s are here, it is going to be another x raised to 3. Not a number different from that one. A variable is actually not going to differ. So x raised to 3. So how many x raised to 3s are there? Let's take the coefficient of that, plus 3. So this is plus 3. And this is negative 8. So this is negative 8. This is the one number we are considering. This is another x raised to 3. And this is the, so this is negative 1. So let's find the answer for these two. Plus 3 and negative 8. So it's different signs. What is actually the procedure? If it is a different signs, subtract and put the bigger number sign. So 8 and 3. So subtract. 5. The bigger number sign, negative. Then what is remaining? Negative 1. So what is the answer for this one? Is it the same sign or different sign? It is actually same sign. So what you will do? The same sign will come and then 5 plus 1, 6. So negative 6 x raised to 3. So this is gone, and this is gone. Clear? It's actually going to be a long video, I know, but still you have to do it. Now this is finished, this one finished, this one finished, this one finished, now this one. 6x squared. So how many x squared terms are here? We have 1 here, we have 1 here, we have 1 here. So what actually the coefficient of this one? Plus 6. What is the coefficient of this one? Plus 4. What is the coefficient of the next one? Negative 1. So these are the 3 terms identified as like terms, x square like terms. So the answer is also going to be an x square term. I am reminding you, it's going to be yet another x square term. So what is the answer for this one? It's the same terms adding together and putting the same sign. Same sign, adding together and then negative 1. These are different signs. Different signs means what? Subtraction. So 9 and put the bigger number sign plus. So this is going to be plus 9 x square. The same thing. No laws of exponents here. It is the same x square. So then we will see how many terms are remaining. This is gone, this is gone, this is gone. So negative 3x and negative 4x are the other two like terms. So x like terms. Here it is negative 3, it is positive 4. So negative 3 and positive 4, what is actually two different signs? Two different signs means what? Subtract. 4 minus 3, 1. And the bigger number sign, 4 plus 4 and minus 3. Which one is a bigger number? This one. Sign, positive. So positive. So positive 1. So no need to write positive 1. It is x. So x and x like terms, the answer is also x. Not x square. Not x square. Find it. So this is gone, this is gone. So that is remaining is negative 3. So this is the answer for this multiplication. Clubbing all the terms together, and this is actually. So you need to be very careful. When you multiply these two, use the laws of exponents. After getting something of this kind, then you cannot use the laws of exponents. There, your real skill of segregating things like terms. You have to find it, segregate it, put it together, and then do the by using the rules of adding and subtracting in the integers, you can actually find the final answer. This is very important. Play the video again and again and see how it is actually calculated. Thank you.